chased the wind through corridors of dust and rust, stitching a garment of pride that I couldn't trust. The law was a mountain of glass, a peak too high, mirroring my defeat against a heavy sky. Then I saw the cross, a rugged wooden frame, where mercy whispered out my secret name. I stood before the bar of light, my failures in my sight, but the King of Glory stepped into my night. He took the gavel's blow to death and every thorn, and in that sacred death, my miracle was born. I have been crucified with Christ my King. To this old life I no longer cling. It is no longer I who draws this breath, for I have found the life that follows death. The life I live within this tent of clay is lived by faith in Him who led the way, the Son of God who loved me to the end, who gave Himself to be my King and friend. Yeah, yeah. This isn't doctrine on a page, it's freedom from the cage, a new identity for a brand new age. My old self was stripped away like winter's frost in May, washed in the blood where the shadows used to play. I'm a branch grafted to the vine, His pulse becomes mine, a temple for a guest, holy and divine. So when the world demands my worth, I don't look to the earth or point to any trophy of my own birth. I only point to the Savior, the source of my rest, for in His surrender I am truly blessed. It's a beautiful exchange, a sacred trade. The debt is canceled and the ransom's paid. My weakness for His might, my darkness for His light, my tattered rags for robes of royal white. I am dead to sin, but I'm alive in Him. From the very center to the outer rim, break the jar of clay, let the treasure shine, until the world can see His life is mine. Now every morning rises as a resurrection morn, because the Spirit breathes and I am newly born. I walk upon a higher floor where shadows lose their grip, holding to the promise that will never fade or slip. In every storm and trial, His presence is my shield, the harvest of a life that has learned how to yield. He loved me as a rebel, He died to set me free, and now the Savior lives His hidden life through me. So let the old man stay within that silent garden tomb, for I have found my dwelling in the Father's upper room. I have been crucified with Christ my King. To this old life I no longer cling. It is no longer I who draws this breath, for I have found the life that follows death. The life I live within this tent of clay is lived by faith in Him who led the way, the Son of God who loved me to the end, who gave Himself to be my King and friend. I have been crucified with Christ my King. To this old life I no longer cling. It is no longer I who draws this breath, for I have found the life that follows death. The life I live within this tent of clay is lived by faith in Him who led the way, the Son of God who led me to the end, who gave Himself to be my King and friend. Nevertheless I live, yet not I. It's Christ in me, the reason I fly. The me I knew has vanished in His grace, and now I see the glory of His face. Yeah. No longer I, just Jesus.